gives form and substance to our life experience. It may be deep and sometimes complicated, but for one who understands, it gives enlightenment. And yes, exhilarating fun! It molds students' minds to be good in their vocabularies and be spontaneous in their speaking skills. It serves as a beacon of light to those students who want to trumpet themselves in various endeavors, whether it may be through public speaking, the arts of writing, and the like. This is English, a batch for excellence.
INHS On Air Senior High School, Champ Campus Radio.
Good day, grade 12 learners! Happy New Year, everyone! We hope that you are all fine today. So, we welcome you once again, our dear students, to another informative learning episode in creative writing for the second quarter. You're all happy now because this will be our second to the last topic this quarter. Okay, now sit back and relax as you listen to the most exciting and pristine frequency in the city, 97 MHz Champ Campus Radio. This is your teacher broadcaster for today, Teacher Jazil, saying education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. That is quoted from Malcolm X. Welcome to the amazing world of creative writing, where you will discover the unexplored horizons of ingenuity. Surely will bring you to the greater heights of creativity. And together, let us explore the wonders of creative writing. I hope you have with you your module. Also have a pen and paper as you listen to our discussion today. Happy learning, everyone! Okay, so let me see who's with us. Please key in the on the comment box your name and section for your attendance. So may I see? So some are having their attendance already. We have Jamila Kaysilin Ramos from Sandiwa, Lian Kaling from Tanglaw Diwa, Carl Basco from Sandiwa, Piolo Balayan from Bigislahi, Maika Fajardo from Mapitagan. We have also Eliza Lizarte from Bigislahi. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're going to be with us until the end of this episode. We have also Che Sifane or Che Dangilan from Bigislahi. We have also Ronella Baligod from Tanglaw Diwa, Edwardson Mangira from Tanglaw Diwa also. Shout out also to Johnny Kasambu from Bigislahi. We have also Roel Verona from Magilas. Good morning also to Kiana Renny Lubo from Yums 12 Sandiwa. Jamaica Rose Correg from Magilas. We have also from Maragtas, Leopoldo Absolute. So I'm sure your teacher, the students from Marilag, Ma'am Vic, is checking your attendance now. Okay, are you ready, class? So I know that you're all ready because we have told you a while back to tune in on our station. Okay, let's start. So at the end of our discussion, you are expected to write a craft essay with sensitivity to the different literary or socio-political context of creative writing. So look at your last with the title Examining Creative Writing Activities. So I hope you have seen it. So we'll be right back after this infomercial.
De Luna,
Present!
Herrera,
Present!
Valera.
Present!
Handa ba tayo sa school year 2020?
Present!
Ngayong taon, ang edukasyon tuloy pa rin. Sa tulong ng DepEd, mga guro at mga magulang, ang handang isip, handa bukas. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-aaral. May mga modules para sa iba't ibang antas. Sa government TV, maging sa radyo, mahalagang ligtas ang ating mga estudyante at guro. Kaya kahit nasa bahay, tuloy ang edukasyon. Kung tulong-tulong, may paraan, may aralan.
Handang isip, handa bukas!
Bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines sa Facebook at ang deped.gov.ph.
Okay, and we're back. I'm pretty much sure, guys, that you're already familiar with our topic today. So I'm expecting that you are with me until the end of this episode. So let us start by defining essay. So what is your prior knowledge regarding essay? Can you share, or can you please share with us your prior knowledge on what is essay? So just key in your answer on our comment box so I can check it for you. So we'll check if your definition, or you have your prior knowledge regarding essay, or you are you can still remember, or you can still recall what is essay or what is in the essay after having been discussed this topic since I think grade 7. You are already writing your essay. So I can still recall that way back during our time when we have our first day at school, fresh from the Christmas holidays or New Year holiday, holidays, we are expecting, or we are expected to write an essay about our New Year's resolution. But I will not ask you to do so. I know that you're all of us have these New Year's resolutions. Are we going to fulfill it or not? So that depends on us, right? So we have an answer here from RV Milado Ramos. An essay is generally a piece of writing that gives the author's own argument. I like that part. Own argument, but the definition is vague, overlapping with those of a letter, a paper, an article, a pamphlet, and a short story. It can be a short story. Yes. Thank you, RV. Another is from Crystal Joy. Essays are used to assess your understanding of a specific idea and your ability to explain these in your own words. Yes. So like what RV have said, an essay is it gives the author the chance to give his own argument. So you are telling you are giving your argument on a certain topic that you want to discuss to everyone. Yes, very good, Crystal Joy and RV. They have their prior knowledge regarding essay. So from Heschel Pavon, an essay is a true is a type of writing piece that composes of thoughts and stands about a certain topic. Yes, of course, it's a writing piece. Okay, it also composes of your thoughts, your stand about something, about a certain topic. Yes. So, an essay also is assessment of your own understanding in a certain topic. Yes, Gerald. From Gerald Seridon. I think they are from section Panglaudiwa. Another. Okay. So, since you have now your I can tell that you have your very excellent definition of an essay. So, let's proceed. So, let's continue. Okay, so a craft essay is an essay that discusses matters of creative construction. So, take note of that. Discussing, since our subject is creative writing, so in creative writing, you're going to construct an essay using creative construction that may include reflection on writing strategies, genre elements, and contextual influences. In writing a craft essay class, you are free to choose any style in writing using your creativeness in expressing your ideas, arguments, and etc. So now, let's have the parts of a craft essay. So, I know that you already know what are the parts of an essay. So, can you give me the parts of a craft essay or an essay? So, I will give you a clue. There are three. There are three parts of an essay. So, can you give me, or who can give me the three parts of an essay? So I'm sure you all know the three parts of an essay. Okay, I have here an answer from Janine Tumaliwan Tolentino. So it's an introduction, body, and conclusion. So we will check later on if she's correct. So same as with Rita Lay, introduction, body, paragraphs, and conclusion. So same true with Crystal Joy. Same true with John Philemon. Oh, nabuhay si John Philemon. Same true with Myla Adorable from Kate Crystal Buban. Okay, so we have the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. So let's check if they are correct. So another pahabol from Jamaica, correct. So same true with them. It's introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay, so let's proceed to the parts of an essay. So first, you're right. All of your answers are correct. The first part is the introduction. It is the opening paragraph of your essay. It is where you establish curiosity to your reader about your general topic, catch their attention, or put your essay in context. Sabi nga nila, first impression lasts. Tama ba? Yes. Tama ba, Sir Jack? First impression lasts. So, if your introduction is excellent or exciting or catchy, so the reader will be intrigued and he might eventually read all of your essay. But if your introduction is not that catchy, not that intriguing, they might put that in the waste bin, right? Okay, So, at the end of your paragraph is your thesis statement. So, after putting after writing your giving the general topic, after by using some strategies to catch their attention, okay, and putting your essay in context, at the end of your first paragraph, always remember this is your thesis statement. So now, what is thesis statement? So thesis statement, class, tells the reader exactly what your paper will be arguing. So you are not going to put here directly your topic. What are you going to talk about? Each body paragraph will directly and obviously support your thesis. So if you are going to talk about health, then all the body parts of your essay should be tackling or should be discussing about health. Okay, so number 2, so let's check. Of course, you have said a while back body. Yes, very good.
Amazing!
So an essay usually has at least 3 body or 3 paragraphs. So it is called essay if it has usually 3 paragraphs. And this will be the arguments, the evidence, or topics that support your thesis. So when you are having if your topic is a very sensitive or very intriguing topic, you should research for your evidences that will support your topic. So that is very important, guys. You should not only be basing on your opinion, but in order for you to strengthen your arguments, you should research for an evidence that will support it. It should be fact, it should be reliable, it should be fact. It's true, nothing but the truth. Diba? Okay, so each body paragraph will begin with a topic sentence which introduces its topic. All of the information in that paragraph will be clearly and logically related to that topic sentence. Of course, all those tiny little details should be related to the topic sentence. If it seems that it is not related, guys, so you can delete it, you can omit it, which in turn should obviously relate to the thesis. You're going to consider again the thesis statement. Okay, and lastly, class, is the conclusion. So when you are writing an essay, you will always end up with a conclusion. You should wrap up your essay, but should not introduce new information or arguments. Okay, so remember that, guys. You should not introduce new information na naman. So if you're going to have this kind of thesis statement, you should wrap it up with that. It should begin with a sentence that looks a lot like your thesis to summarize the general point of the paper as a whole. What are your arguments? What is the summary of your essay or of your topic? Then draw your paper neatly to a close. So you should it depends kasi on how you're going to close your essay. Some close it hangingly. Let the reader judge what is the ending or what is their judgment regarding on what you have argued, or you can close it based on how you argue it, or based on your opinion, or opinion that is backed up by your evidences, of course. Okay, so that's it. Those are the 3 parts of introduction of essay. Okay, so as we write an essay, class, we should always remember and consider its context. Okay, so anyway, I know that you have meet this word context. Okay, so anyway, what is context? May I solicit your prior knowledge on what is context? Please key in your answer on the comment box. What is context? Okay, so I hope that everyone are still listening to our discussion. Our topic is very easy. Okay, but the product is somewhat mind-boggling, but I know that all of you here are good writers. So back to my question, what is your prior knowledge regarding context? So we have here an answer from Rita Lay. Context, from the Latin word context, means to connect or to weave together. Yeah, according to your last. Okay, very good. Correct, because they have with them their module. Diba? So, I told you a while back to open your module so that you will be guided on our topic today. So, class, context is, in English word, context comes from the Latin verb means contexto, which means to connect or weave together. It is the background, environment, setting, framework, or surrounding of events or occurrences within which a work of writing is situated. So you should be very careful in stating the context of your essay. Okay, so we have here types of context. Okay, the first one is the literary context. The literary context, class, relates to the particular form a passage takes. Okay, the literary genre, and to words, sentences, and paragraphs that surrounds the passage you are studying. So to determine the literary context of a literary piece, guys, you need to identify the following. So you can identify the literary context through this. First is the genre. Okay, you should know if it is a poetry, from drama, fiction, or non-fiction. Okay, another is your purpose as an author, or the author's purpose. What is your purpose in writing an essay? It is to are you going to inform about something, or are you going to persuade the people or the reader to persuade? Are you going to persuade the reader regarding your arguments? Okay, or to entertain? Are you going to entertain your reader or to explain? Okay, so those are the author's purpose in writing an essay. First is to inform, second is to persuade, third is to entertain, and third is to explain. Another is what is the text structure? Okay, is it description, chronology? Description is your describing your topic, your thesis statement. Next is chronology. Okay, chronological siya. Meron siyang pattern. There is a pattern. Comparison. You are comparing between two things. Okay? And then of course we have also the problem and solution. You have maybe in the first part of your paragraph you're stating the problem, and as you go over you're giving the solution. And of course we have also the cause and effect. Okay, so those are the text structure. Okay, you also have to determine the literary devices used. Okay, so I know that all of you have already the knowledge about literary devices. So some are the imagery, the figures of speech. Okay, we have the metaphor, the simile, the imagery, irony, personification, like that. We have also the symbolism, like of those foreshadowing, mga literary devices that you're going to use. Wherein, if you choose to write a socio-political context, okay, so in the socio-political context class, wait lang. Before we proceed to the socio-political context, let's have first the literary context. So those are the 4 content of the literary, 4 contexts of the literary context. Okay, so now let's have the socio-political context. Okay, in the socio-political context class consists of the overlapping of social and political arena in their influence over literary texts. Oftentimes class, socio-political contexts are very intriguing topic. Okay, so I hope at your age, at your pace now, you are very mindful of what is happening on the surroundings. Okay, so you should have your awareness on the socio-political happenings in our not only in our country but globally. Of course, you should also think globally, diba? Okay, so in the socio-political context guys, it consists of consists of the overlapping of social and political arena in their influence or literary texts. So we have the kinds of socio-political context. We have the social issues, we have also the politics, and of course we have the religion. Okay, so those are the kinds of socio-political context. So first let's have the social issues. So I know that all of you have their own ideas or arguments regarding the social issues that we have right now in our country, in globally. Okay, social issues are problems in a society by which a significant population is affected. You are affected. You as the writer is affected regarding the social issues. Okay, so for example, poverty, overpopulation, corruption, yung mga ganyan. So I know that you have your own issues, social issues in mind that you want to discuss, that you have an argument to. Okay, so of course now the next kind of socio-political context is very timely now, since we are having, or we will be having, our halalan 2022, right Sir Jack? Halalan 2022. So politics, okay, very timely. Okay, politics are the activities of the government, members of lawmaking organizations, or people who try to influence the way a country is governed. In literature, it is a prolific theme. So when we say politics, I know that all of you have their own say on the politics here in the Philippines. Okay, especially now that we are having our, they are having, kasi hindi naman tayo yung nangangampanya. They are having their campaign Okay, so we are having our bets on who do you want to sit in the government. So your vote counts. So vote wisely. We should kilalanin nating mabuti yung mga iboboto natin. So I think some of you now are voters. Okay, use your vote as because your vote, di ba guys, your vote matters. Okay, so dapat kilalanin natin mabuti kung sino ang iboboto natin. And you are free to express your political views, who's your bet on anything, but always remember that there is the limitation, there are those boundaries. Okay, so and lastly is religion. Okay, religion is a personal set or institutionalized system of beliefs and practices. There are some that writing an essay regarding religion, but sometimes it is more on social issues and this politics, ganyan. So religion, so titignan ko nga in the future if who will write regarding religion. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so let's have a recap on what have we tackled today. So of course we have tackled what is an essay. Okay, so it is an essay is it discusses matters of creative construction that may include reflection, writing strategies, genre elements, and contextual influences. It includes your arguments, your ideas, and of course some evidences that supports your arguments. Okay, and of course we have the three parts of an essay: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. Okay, actually on the body, okay, take note of this. On the body there are at least three body paragraphs. Okay, take note of that because I'll give you a quiz that will be included on your summative test. Okay, so of course we have a conclusion: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. We have also the context, which has two types. We have the literary context and the socio-political context. So that would be all, guys. I hope you have learned something today. Congratulations, grade 12, for a fun and enjoyable learning with you. Don't forget to answer the given activities on your module. Stay tuned. But for the Sinagtala, Tanglaw Diwa, Bikislahi, Sandiwa, and Magilas, you are given a certain activities to answer. Okay, so have great hopes and dare to go all out for them. According to Norman Vincent, have great dreams and dare to live them. Have tremendous expectation and believe in them. Once again, this is Teacher JCL saying success will always be achieved through positive attitude and hard work. Okay, so once again, Happy New Year, everyone. Good morning, stay safe, and stay home.